Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurdiana. Now I would like to explain about integrated English language teaching. Okay, let we know about what is integrated English skill approach. According to Oxford, the integrated skill approach leads to optimal ESL or EFL communication by interviewing the four primary English language skills during interactions. Then, in designing activities, teachers should consider all the skills conjointly as they interact with each other in natural behavior. For in real life, as in the classroom, most tasks of any complexity involve more than one macro skill. And the next slide is about what is integrated approach of teaching English. The integrative approach is proposed to give a true language environment to learners to develop listening, speaking, reading, and writing skills in a meaningful context. One of the elements of language is to accomplish social purpose. And then the next about two forms of integrated skill instruction. The two types of integrated skill, ESL or EFL, English World Language and or English Foreign Language teaching are content-based. Okay, and the two types of integrated skill, ESL or EFL teaching are content-based language interaction and text-based interaction. The first of these emphasizes learning content through language, while the second steps doing tasks that require communicative language use. Both of these benefit from a diverse range of materials, textbooks, and technologies in the ESL or EFL classroom. Okay, and then slides about the first type about integrated skill instructions, content-based instructions. There are three general models of content-based language teaching. The first theme-based, and then additional and sheltered. Theme-based models integrate language skill into the study of a theme. For example, urban village, cross-cultural differences in marriage practice, natural wonders of the world, or broad topics such as change. The time must be very attractive to students and should allow a wide variety of language skills to be practiced, always serving communication about the theme. It is the most widely used and widespread form of content-based instruction today, and it is found in many innovative ESL or EFL textbooks. Okay, and the second type about task-based instruction. Another model of skill integration is task-based instruction, in which students participate in communicative assignment in ESL or EFL. Tasks are defined as activities that can stand alone as fundamental units and which require understanding, parsing, manipulating, or interacting in authentic language, while attention is paid principally to meaning rather than form. In text-based instruction, basic pair work and group work are often used to enhance students' interaction and collaborations. For example, students work together to write and edit a class newspaper, develop a television commercial, enact a scene from a play, or take part in another joint assignment. And the next slide is about integrating the language skills. In order to integrate the language skills in ESL or EFL instructions, teacher should taking these steps. The first, learn more about the various ways to integrate language skills in the classroom. For example, content-based, text-based, or a combination. And the second, reflect on their current approach and evaluate the extent to which the skills are integrated. And the third, choose instructional material, textbook, and technologies that promote the integration of listening, reading, speaking, and writing, as well as the associated skills of syntax, vocabulary, and so on. And then, even if a given course is labeled according to just one skill, remember that it is possible to integrate the other language skills through appropriate text. And then the last, teach language learning strategies and emphasize that a given strategy can often enhance performance in multiple skills. Okay, and the last slide about advantages of the integrated skill approach. This integrated skill approach, as contrasted with the poorly segregated skills approach, expose ESL or EFL learners to authentic language and challenge them to interact naturalistically with the language. In the integrated skill approach, learners rapidly gain a true picture of the richness and complexity of the English language as employed for communication. This approach allows teachers to track students' progress in multiple skills at the same time. Integrating the language skill also promotes the learning of real content, not just the dissection of language form. Okay, thank you. I think enough for my presentation. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.